All right, good morning, good morning, people. How we doing? I just realized the chat is disabled or disconnected. That's weird. All right, let me see if that fixed it. All right, what's going on, people? What's going on? Got a couple of technical difficulties this morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning. I know I definitely am. All right, so let's jump right into this. If I can find the screen I need. All right. So the quote of the day. It's gonna let through some rest on your spirit. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. All right, that is the quote of the day. Just gonna let that one marinate. Let's go ahead and look in the pre-market insight. Today we got a busy day on the calendar. This is a FOMC day. All right, but before that, all right, this morning we had a core retail sales and the core CPI at 8:30. At 10:30, as usual, we have the crude oil inventories. And then at 1400, we have FOMC economic projections, FOMC statement, Fed interest rate decisions, and then at 2:30 p.m. we have FOMC press conference. All right, so that's all Eastern time. So, these are days that I really don't like to, prefer to trade. And since, I'm in this phase to switch over to the performance account, then more than likely I'm not going to be trading today anyway, since I'm not going to be able to trade in the Leeloo account today. So we'll see. I'll make a decision before. Tomorrow we have building permits, initial jobless claims, and the Philly Fed manufacturing. And then Friday, don't have anything planned, anything on the calendar. Let's go ahead and look at the power range. All right, so for the NQ future sessions today, we had a high of 12,611.5 with a low of 12,590.25. At the time of this posting, we were trading neutral of 2.23% with a volume of 45K and an ATR of 200.97. So I forgot to post this power range report last night. I started and somehow I got distracted and didn't finish it. So just gonna look at the chart. Just a regular. And you can see, we had this overnight from the open of the session. Slight, retracement into resistance and then just a nice little run. And now we're kind of trading sideways. All right. This is on a 15-minute chart. So I'm not, usually I don't expect much from a Fed day. So we'll see. We'll see how the morning session turns out. What's going on, Origin? I appreciate it. That was Aristotle. So, as you can probably tell from the thumbnail that I did, and if you follow me on social media, I posted all over Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, that I did pass the evaluation of the Leeloo Evaluation. So it's been a fairly quick process. I expected it, to go over a couple days, based off of the information that they have. I expected it to, take longer than it's actually taken for them to respond and everything. But they've been, I put the ticket in, they responded quickly. So what I want to do this morning is kind of just to give a brief overview of if you're interested in it, what to expect for anyone who's watching this now or after, today's stream. If I can this little sticky note over. All right, so if you're you're in the evaluation phase and you hit your target, first thing I want to point out here is to not make the mistake that I did. Let me go to yesterday's. Yeah, we got a few minutes. Actually, I just bring this over. So when I hit my target, I forgot that this doesn't really. I usually only look at the P&L, and then in the summary, I go to the summary page and look at my numbers. But I forgot that NinjaTrader doesn't really account for the commissions. They don't show the commissions that Leeloo takes account of through Rhythmic. But NinjaTrader doesn't show that in the summary and all that stuff. The only way that you can see like your balance with the commissions accounted for are in this cash value. So when you're trying to hit your target, pay attention to your actual cash value number. If you're just looking at NinjaTrader. So if you're looking in, all this is in my journal. So I took screenshots of everything. So if you're, of course, the first thing that you're gonna do once you hit your target is you're gonna log into RTrader Pro, and you have to take a screenshot of the dashboard. That's how you'll be able to see what your actual account balance is, and to know in fact that you have hit your target, accounting for the commissions. All right, so of course the first thing you want to do once you hit your target is to stop trading. You definitely don't want to continue to trading. You hit your target and then you get, for whatever reason, you continue to trade and you actually take a loss, and now you gotta you just extended the process. So definitely first step is to stop trading, and then you're gonna log into the RTrader Pro, take a screenshot of your account balance in the dashboard. And it's much simpler than it used to be. Now you're just you got to confirm that you were trading 10 days, and you're gonna send a support ticket to Leeloo, and you're just gonna type out the 10 days that you were trading, or that you want to use to confirm. Is all you need to give them is 10 days. And then you can go into RTrader Pro and you can verify those 10 days through there. Now I'll make a video like going through everything in detail later on, like once I complete the whole process, and then I'll just share the whole experience for me. And so I'm gonna make a video just going into complete detail at a later date, but right now this is just a summary. All right, so you're gonna have your 10 confirmed days. There's a questionnaire that you have to complete. You just download it. It's a Word document. You fill it out. Then you're gonna go to the Leeloo support. You're gonna open a ticket with their support, and you're gonna fill out all the information that you hit your target. It's really simple. Put all this information in that ticket. Attach a screenshot of your account balance, and you're gonna attach the questionnaire in the ticket as well, and then you're gonna send it off to them. It only like within a few hours they sent me an email that I was confirmed and that it had to be reviewed by admin, and that only took a few hours later that it was reviewed by admin. Then I got the confirmation that I'm ready to move on to the next step. So I haven't did that part yet. I saw the email when I came to my desk this morning, so I do got to go through all of that process. And also once you get that first email, you can go ahead and cancel your evaluation. All right, so that you don't continue to get charged for the evaluation fee. All right, so there's something else I wanted to point out. Let me go ahead and take my pre-market screenshot. Definitely want to stick to the journal. But like I said, I will make a detailed video, because when I was starting with Leeloo, there are a couple of videos out there about people getting funded with Leeloo, or people going through the Leeloo process, but it's not very detailed. So I want to kind of fill that void and share as much information as possible, so that for anyone else that's interested in it, they know what they're getting into. And from personal experience, it is legit. Okay, I know someone who is actively in a Leeloo account. Also, yesterday I'm in a Facebook group, a Leeloo Facebook group, unofficial Leeloo Facebook group, and someone else also hit their target yesterday. And I've heard a lot of positive reviews, so for sure it is definitely legit. And if you haven't done so before, if you haven't already started and you're interested, there is a link in the description. Just want to go ahead and put that out. Thinking maybe I will trade in my actual live account, my regular cash account today. Maybe. Use the strategy kind of like I was using before, which is smaller contract size. keep forgetting to reset. That would have been a good idea to test out. Let me see if I can open that up. Keep forgetting I have this spreadsheet that I want to test out in a live market. So I may take this time to do that this morning. Right now we're looking very indecisive in this first 3 minutes. Last time Bitcoin was at these levels, I was just discovering features in Top Step and found out about your channel. Man, what a journey. We have come full circle. Definitely been it's been an amazing journey. Actually, I was reflecting on that last night as well. A lot of growth in that time, or in this time, not just with trading, overall. So if you watch the spreadsheet video about the alerts and advanced alerts, it's pretty much just the trading system that I created is pretty much based off the same stuff. So, and I still got to edit that video and put it out. I had a lot going on yesterday. I was supposed to edit it yesterday, but I didn't get around to it. So I will have that up, as soon as possible. But basically, the trading system that I created for that video is the same as the alert system that I made in the advanced alerts spreadsheet video. So I'm just testing it out to see if it actually takes a trade. Of course, I got to do this in sim mode. I want to send this. It's too simple of a strategy for me to trade with real money. Although we have some alerts over here where those definitely would have worked out if I was, actually trading it. That's a lot of momentum to the short side. If I was trading this, I probably would have taken but actually, probably I would have taken that short, but not expecting a huge move, just because I am seeing buying pressure as we continue to go lower. Would have had a target at not right on that, kind of like 578. And that is not. It looks like hindsight capital, but that's not hindsight capital. That is per the strategy. Because it looks like the price would have bounced right on my target. And then again, there's a good chance that it would not have failed because it touched it quickly. Going to PP. What's PP? I just realized I had my desktop audio muted. So with this automated strategy, since we just waiting for it to come up with an opportunity, since we are short right now. Actually, this blue line needs to cross below the red line, which is the 200, and it's looking for. It will, if that happens, then it will look for a short trade. Where it would also look for a bullish candle, and then the price will have to take out the low of that bullish candle. So like I said, it's very basic. So hopefully during the stream, actually, it happened. Well, during my session, it does it. So I can see how it manages everything. I'm gonna see how it works out, under live conditions. Because I tested it, doing the whole replay mode and the back test mode. pivot point. Got you now. I see this is sort of a weak candlestick pair to continue lower. So far, looking like a bearish trap. At this point, I would be watching 601 for resistance. If we make it back up there, the turnaround, the rotate over on resistance. Which is an old short-term pivot point. And I don't like to speculate much, but given that today is a Fed day, I would expect this to be the only real significant move of the day. Now again, this is only my opinion. This is not advice to do anything with your personal accounts or whatever. But I would expect this to be the only real move of today, and price to kind of just hang around and trade it within a range But I have been known to be wrong on these kind of, with those projections. This is why I don't like to speculate. So I'm hoping we take out the low of this candle right here so I can see if my spreadsheet trading system works. And this is based on 5 minutes. What I should have did is made it in 1 minute, just to make it more likely that it get triggered. There it is. So I just want to play with it. SNQ. Oh, and it's still on the Z contract. Not that it's important. I wasn't fully prepared for this test. I forgot it was. I'm gonna have to test it in detail another time. There's also another thing I wanted to see if it got filled on this. It's been a while since I did automated trading, but I wanted to see if it was filled on this chart book. If I could also see that trade on the other chart books with the same contract. Well, with that one, I was on the wrong contract month, so of course with that it's not going to show me because I got H over here and I had Z in the actual test screen. Still got a couple minutes to go. What I hope happens here is that this ends up being a small bullish candle, and then we have some selling that comes off and takes out the low of that candle, so it gives me another opportunity to test it. And the way I like to, if I'm doing something like this, the way I like to test it is I'll use replay mode first, then make sure it does what I want it to do, that I, configured everything correctly, that I, got the right language in there, the right syntax, make sure I don't have any kind of errors in there. I'll replay it to make sure it works, and then I'll test it in a live market. It's usually in the replay, like you'll catch unnecessary slippage. I've even like had it to where like the replay speed was at 1, and it still caught unnecessary slippage. Like the replay mode kind of overcompensates when you do the automated trading sometimes. Traded up into resistance, which is previous support. Caught some sellers off of that. Which is also the power range high. buying at the pivot of 601. The micro battle zone. I wanted it to take out the low of that previous candle, but it didn't. Unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to do that, even though still got about a minute in this candle. It would have to, in order for it to trigger, it would have to happen in this candle. This looks like we're going to continue to trade bullish. And or sideways. I might want to make a dash to the low. Oh, it did it. And it got triggered. Got lucky on a volatility spike. This current target is just 500 ticks. It's the default that I have set up and with this particular strategy. It's risking 50 to get 5 or 300. So it doesn't show me on another chart, but I wonder if there's a way to see it even in sim mode, if there's a way to see your trades on multiple chart books. strategy is taking a beating this morning. That's why I said this strategy is too simple. That's why I wouldn't trade it in a live account. There is open of the trading window for each chart. Make sure you have an account selected for. I have to check that out later. Appreciate that. And I'm not expecting a whole lot to happen from here. Plus, I'm not trading it anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream cut this session. There is a possibility that this will be the last live stream of the year. It depends on how the rest of my. I know for a fact that next Monday, will be the last one because of a adjustment in my schedule for some projects that I have to get done. Outside of trading, that maybe there will be a stream on Monday. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do a sound the bell, but with all that being said, if this is the last one, I hope y'all have a good rest of your year, a blessed holidays, and y'all stay safe. And we roll over into the new year with a lot of abundance and blessings and all of that good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that out there just in case I'm not able to do the sound the bell on Monday. But if I don't do this, I won't. Other than that, I do have other videos that I plan to make. So I'm gonna continue with that. I will have time for that, but I'm just with other things that I got going on throughout the rest of the year. I may not be able to do the morning live stream for Monday, but after that I definitely won't be able to do it. So with all that being said, hope you have a good rest of the year. Happy holidays, and I definitely will get that last spreadsheet video out this weekend, no later than this weekend. And I'll see y'all later. Trade it easy.